I will be interviewing my grandfather, Ramo Joya, on his immigration story. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. What country were you originally from?
Italy.
What part of Italy?
Calabria, South Italy.
Oh, okay. And why did you leave this country? What made you decide to come to the United States? Why did you leave Italy? What made you decide to come?
I leave Italy to come in this country for better life.
For a better life. So you came here because you wanted a better life, better job. Okay. And when did you leave? When did you leave Italy and come to the United States?
1972.
1972. And how old were you at the time?
23 years old.
23. Wow, that's pretty young. You left Italy at a pretty young age, and you were all by yourself, correct?
All by myself.
Oh, okay. All right. What were the conditions in Italy when you left? How was Italy when you left it?
When I left in Italy, is bad condition, no work.
There was no work. Was the economy bad?
The economy is really bad.
And from what I believe, there was a war shortly before you left.
Shortly before is the war. The country still is not in good condition.
I didn't fully
I decided
recover.
to immigrate.
Okay, so that's why you decided to immigrate too, because of the poor conditions in Italy.
Exactly.
Okay, how did you prepare for your trip here? How did you prep to come here? Did you do anything, or did you just leave sort of?
Just decide to leave.
You just decided to leave?
Decided to leave, that's it.
But your father was also
My
from here.
father, he born in this country, but he very young, he go back
To Italy.
in Italy. He born 1906.
Oh, wow.
But my grandfather bring him go vacation 1914 for vacation. After start the first war, they never can coming back no more in this country. He coming when he's old.
After he already had you.
After he coming when he's 70 years old.
Okay, so after his father, after your father's father, took him back to Italy, they had to stay there because it was right before World War I and they weren't allowed back. Okay.
And my father grew over there. He forget all the English
language. And he just grew up there. Okay. So there was some reason, like you did have family that was from here originally. Yeah. Okay. Who came with you when you emigrated? Just by yourself,
just
right?
Just myself.
Okay. Who did you leave behind, and what did you leave behind? Who did you leave back in Italy?
I leave my wife, Nonna, and all my family over there.
All your family was there. Yeah. Are they still there today?
Still there today.
Okay.
I'm the only person over here.
You're the only one here. All right. So what did you leave behind? Just everything besides the suitcase and the clothes on your back? Or?
I leave everything. I bring just my suitcase.
And that your suitcase just had a few pieces of clothing in it, and the necessities, and that was it?
Exactly. And 300,000 lira can make this time $300.
Wow, it was only $300? That was it?
That's it.
So what, you literally came, with nothing and made something out of nothing. Wow, that's impressive. How did you get here? Boat, plane?
By plane.
By plane you came here? And did you stay somewhere else before arriving here?
I come and I stay to my uncle 1 week.
Okay, after you came here.
After coming over here, stay 1 week after find apartment. In this time I pay $80 a month rent.
Okay.
I live in East Rutherford.
Oh wow, so right after you came here, you were only with your uncle for 1 week. And
1 week, it's it.
Okay. And you came straight to the country, right? Like you didn't go to any other country before.
No,
you just went straight to the U.S.? Okay. I'm sorry. Who decided you would come here? Did you want to leave? So did you decide to come here? Did somebody else decide for you?
No, I decided to come over here. Because all time I think over here is better life.
Okay.
This is my decision to.
So you came in the promise of a better life. Did you want to leave? You probably wanted to leave because you thought, all these promises of a better life. Okay. And why did you choose the United States? why didn't you choose another country? Why the United States?
I
Is it that
chose
promise
United States because my father born in this country, and this time United States is good country.
it was a good country? Do you still
It's have
believe it's a good country
good
now? Or
opportunity. Still, with all the problem I have, still is good country.
still is a good country? Okay. So you originally chose the United States because of the promises it had. You
Yes.
thought you would get a better life, and a better life was promised when you came here. So next question is, how did others in your home country treat you when they knew you were leaving? Did your family treat you any differently
No.
when they found out you were leaving?
No, treat me normally. No, I feel sorry I leave, but
Okay.
this is my decision.
All right. Did they want you to leave, or did they want you to
No
stay?
one can leave,
All right. They didn't.
but I said I gotta leave.
Okay. But did anyone tell you, like, oh, it's a bad idea, you shouldn't do it, or?
Yes, no, it's, everybody say no, it's very over here, it's not good idea to go, it's too far away, this and the other, but my decision is to go, come in this country for better life.
And do you think they were right or wrong?
I'm right.
You were right, you're happy you came here, and you think that you were
Yes.
right and they were wrong? All right, well, that's good. At least you don't have any regrets. What changes in lifestyle did you make when you came here? Did you do anything any differently? Did you act more, quote unquote, American? Did your lifestyle change? Did you?
Really no, because in Italy I live in a city, almost the lifestyle is same,
Okay.
no?
Mm-hmm.
And no, how it different, no. It's
There's
same.
not really any differences.
No, any different.
It like in general, it's just pretty.
In general, it's same.
Because you lived in a city in Italy, and then you came here and you lived in
Exactly.
city settings, right?
This is the difference. The people can live from Italy, can come in a small town, can come in this country.
That's the big life.
That is big change.
Okay.
But in the big city, it's almost same.
Okay.
You know.
So it was pretty much just like going
Pretty
to,
much,
except the only difference was at the language, barrier.
Exactly.
Okay, so it would have been a bigger lifestyle change if you maybe would have come from the country
Exactly.
than a city. Okay. What was your first impression of the United States? What did you first think of it? Did you think of it as this great place for opportunity? What did you think of the United States at first?
My first impression is, I said, this is good opportunity.
A land of good opportunities?
The land of good opportunities. So the people like working hard, can make progress.
Okay.
Only this is. And this is my mentality.
Work hard and you'll get far.
To today.
Yeah. It's true, you are a hard worker. So your first impression was it's a land of opportunity, but only if you put in the amount of work to deserve that opportunity.
Exactly.
Okay. Is your impression still the same today? Did it change over time?
No, still the same.
Still the same? You still think it
Still
could
the
be a
same.
land of opportunity if you work hard
Land of
for it?
opportunities. So you still hard work.
Okay. So if you're hardworking, you will reap the benefits of being in the United States. Okay. What are some of the differences / similarities you've noticed in the cultures here and in your home country? We'll start off with what's different about the culture here and about the cultures in Italy. What's different? How do they act differently? Do they do anything differently? Does maybe one culture focus more on religion than the other?
No. The culture is same. Because it's same religion. How is so many religion?
Okay.
Same thing in Italy. How is so many religion? The culture is same. Same. I don't see it different.
No, not really different from
No.
the culture.
No.
Do you feel that maybe they were raised a little differently? Like that maybe they were raised differently and that the different people have different character traits? Or do you feel that in general it's just the same? Like
In
nothing
general,
noteworthy?
it's same. In general, it's same.
Okay, alright. What if you're saying that they're the same, so differences and similarities, it's just very similar in general. You
Very
can't really think
similar.
of a difference?
Yeah, I can think.
Okay, so when you came here, your lifestyle was pretty much exactly how it was in Italy.
Yes.
The only difference was the languages spoken.
This is the difference, the language.
The language. That's pretty much the only notable difference. Okay. What were your hopes for yourself and or your family when you came here? So, what did you want to do when you came here? What did you expect to happen? What were your hopes? What were your goals?
Okay, when I come, I expect to work hard.
Okay.
Because nothing is free. And to have a better life, to have a house, have a, better life when I reach in my age I have it now.
Okay.
No, good life.
So, you just wanted, that whole thought of a good life, but you knew you had to work hard for it because, there is a lot of, there was a lot of propaganda, the gold in the streets, that everyone here was wealthy.
No, I never think in that way. You not find gold in the street, no country, any country. You not find easy money in any country. You gotta work hard. Sometimes you gotta do 2 jobs. I do 2 jobs for 10 years. 2 full-time jobs. After 10 years, I have a full-time job, after have a part-time job. To today. No, this is, you have money, you make good life, say you work hard, and say you work. You not gotta think that the money coming from the sky.
Okay, so in order to get that money, you need to work hard.
Work hard.
It's not just gonna come.
What you say the people.
And do you think that maybe that's why so many immigrants have a different story? Like, they expected the money to be easy.
Exactly. A lot of immigrants have a different story. It's like this country not good because want the money easy.
Yeah, they wanted easy
no
money.
one work.
But you knew that the money wasn't going to be easy and that you had to work for it.
It's not easy. Gotta work.
Okay.
You gotta get up in the morning to go work. So I don't get up, I know my mentality. So I don't get up to go work.
You're not going to...
I know it. I don't have money today.
Yeah. So
I go take the money I have in the bank, day by day. I finish, no?
Yeah.
I gotta work.
Yeah, so that's probably part of the reason why so many immigrants were so shocked when they came here.
Exactly. Because this immigrant over there, listen, it's easy money and you need to stay. It's not true. You need to stay offer you the work. But it's from your side. You gotta work.
And do you think that's still what it's like today?
Still today. Still tomorrow. It's same thing.
Okay. And do you think that, a lot of immigrants don't think that. They think it's going to be easy money.
But
and that's the
a
problem.
lot of immigrants is thinking it's easy money. This is the problem.
Okay. So we were talking about hopes. Have you achieved any of your goals? You said you wanted to be successful. You wanted to have a good life. Do you believe you've had a good life here in the United States?
I have a good life in the United States.
You did? So you achieved everything you set out to be.
Yes.
It met your expectations or your goals. Nothing was...
I don't understand this question.
Like, it met your expectations. You didn't expect to have any more money. You didn't expect to have any less money.
No, I don't expect to have more money because I expect more money is illegal money. I know that the money I have, I expect I can do this thing. This,
Yeah.
This is my capacity.
Mm-hmm.
It's it.
Okay. How were you treated when you first arrived in the United States? How did the people here treat you? Did they treat you in a sort of a mean way, in a harsh way, or did they...
When I come in this country, the old immigrant treat bad.
So the older immigrants treated
The old
you bad.
immigrant treat bad. They're jealous.
They were jealous.
Jealous because thinking can you take his job.
Really?
The American people, really American people, treat me good. With respect, with dignity. as a child.